So, Sheffield Wednesday versus Hull, or even the other way around, Hull City versus Sheffield Wednesday, because we're away from home. Let's see how we do. This is your review. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So could this be the night we get a penalty, or is tonight the night we set the record for the most time without a penalty? At the moment we are level with Port Vale. If we do not get one tonight, we take the record of 74 games without a penalty, and it's just a record you don't want at all, do you? But at the same time, we need to get 3 points at the weekend. It wasn't a good result for us. I felt like we could have got a lot more out of that. Now, team news is interesting for me. If he's going with a one up top, you're going to have to support him tonight. So they go with Panu, Cole, I can't say that. Jones, Hughes, Duras, Simon, Slater, Palmer, Longman, Pedro, and Camera. Apologise if you're a Hull City fan. I am very bad with names. Their benches: Rathaopi, Giles, McLaughlin, Mellon, Vida. Oh, I'm not gonna. Jacob and Burto. That's the best you're gonna get out of me. Really, really bad at reading squad names, so I do apologise. And even when I've heard them a couple of times, I'm bad at it, so apologise in advance. Beadle, Valentine, Valerie, Bernard, Matt Lowe, Johnson, Shay Charles, Bannon, Gassama, Windath, and Ugbo. Now, here's the problem. If you are going to have Ugbo up top on his own, he's going to need help. He worked very well the other night with someone at the side of him, and it worked really well. But now we've gone back to this whole of leaving him up top on his own. Not a fan. We'd rather see him up there with someone. Hamer, Palmer, Iorfa, Chalaba's on the bench, which is interesting. Ingleson, Patterson, Masaba, Jamal Lowe, and Michael Smith. So will we see Chalaba get some minutes tonight? Maybe. It's one of those things where you want to see him get a little bit of minute going. But it could all depend on how everything's going. But that is our lineups. Let's see how we do. Hopefully we can get 3 points tonight, but it'll be a tough game nonetheless. So in that first half, we made so many shots and so many chances, and didn't really take them. And Hull did not look at the races at all. They were very easily to break forward. Beadle had to be called into action early doors, made a really good save. But you're thinking, when do you need to get going? When do you need to start moving around a little bit more and trying to make something? We did. Valentine was absolutely fantastic going down that side he was on, trying to get the ball in. Windath had a shot which just went past the post. So did Ugbo. And you're thinking, they go up 2-0 up already early doors, especially with how poor Hull are at the minute. You're thinking, can we do something? Can we move forward? Can we get something going? And it really felt like one of those games again where it was going to be missed opportunities again and again and again. And each time we went forward, you were thinking, is this going to be one of those games where we rue chances and they go up the other end? Because Beadle had to make 2 fantastic saves in the first half to keep them at bay. And we had a lot of corners, but we didn't do anything with them. Excuse me. Full of cold, as you can tell. But the thing is, I'm thinking, try and get something. But Sheffield Wednesday get this strange thing called a penalty. Sheffield Wednesday get a penalty on the day that we would have got the record for the most games without a penalty. So us and Port Vale now had the record. And Josh Windass steps up, slots it the wrong way past the keeper. And it's 1-0. And you're thinking, yes, get in. And let's see what we can do. Then you look at what happens near the end of the half. Ugbo gets in a little bit of a tangle with one of their players. And it seemed to sort of a frustration with the player, frustration with their player. Both get yellow cards. And you're thinking, great, 2 yellow cards for both the players. 1 each. And you're thinking, okay, let's see what happens. But at half time, we are 1-0 up from a penalty. Let's remember that. A penalty we scored from and got given one. Wow. Second half, we make some subs. Masaba and Smith come on. Windass and both off. Windass looked like he was talking to our video at one point. So let's hope that's not a knock or a strain of some sort. And that's why he done it. But this is where you get the good and the bad. The bad, when they just drop off. They drop off, the tempo goes. Everything goes all... It goes all bloody Hull. And we don't really get into the game at all after this. Really don't. Beatles have to pull off some amazing saves in the game to keep us in it. And you're thinking, why is he having to do that? Why are we letting them play at us? And again, this is something that is a Wednesday thing all the time. Whenever we seem to go up one, we seem to start playing this kind of let's sit back and let them invite pressure on us. We do try and make something going forward, but nothing great that can hold up. And you're thinking, so surely something got to give with this, and it's just not. And you really want to see it a bit more. Gassama went down a bit in the second half. It looked like he was okay, but Palmer and Ingolson comes on. Valentine and Gassama off. But Valentine had an excellent game. I would like to see him play a little bit more. Ingolson gets straight stuck into the game, tried to win the ball back and play it in, but doesn't be able to get to anyone. Now, you're thinking, let's see what we can do. Let's push things forward. We already have to have a change on Sunday versus Derby. And it's at the back. There will be no Deshaun Bernard for Derby game. We were on the 17th game today. The cut-off for Calf was 20th. It was 2 games out from it. And it was a yellow card. Let's call it what it was. It was a yellow card. He pulled the man down. He stopped them going forward. They attacked really well. And they probably deserved the goal for that second half performance, trying to break us down. Because we just sat back. And we've seen it time and time and time again. Like time and time again, where we've seen players and this team just sit back and break the pressure on. And we don't want to keep seeing that happen all the time. And you're thinking, we got to try and get another goal from somewhere. We need something. Bannon goes off for Iorfa, and at that point, you kind of know that the game's done. Danny's playing to kind of just defend what we got and push on. But we do get a second. It's a really good cross in by Johnson. Best crosser we got in our team. Back dick. Masaba gets it, plays it back. Michael Smith, middle of the box, unmarked, puts it in, 2-0. And that game pretty much, that is game. We have to just soak off some more pressure as we go. But I worry, if you are a Hull City fan now, I do worry for your manager. There was a lovely bit at the end where he was hugging and kissing his family, and it was nice to see. And it kind of felt like he knew it. He felt like he might have it, that he knows his time's done. Half the stadium was barely full near the end. They were already leaving around the 75th minute, 80th minute. They were, when we were saying chanting sacked in the morning, they were chanting back, we want him out. That's not good. That is not good at all. That's not what you want to see. But we got our job done. It took a while, and we need to be more clinical. We need to take these chances, because we've had so many chances today. If you actually look at the stats at the end of the game, we had 16 shots and only 4 were on target. 4. 7 shots were off target. That got to be better. They had 9 and 3 and 5 off. We had 5 shot blocks. We had a free save by Beadle. It was 62 possession to Hull. 9 fouls. And we had 6 corners, which we didn't really do well from. But there will be a debrief tomorrow night. Come join me for that. Voice kind of seeing if it's there. If my voice ain't there, I will do it as a video. I won't do it as a live, but we will see. All depends when my voice is. So, we'll have a debrief tomorrow. Thursday will be the press conference. Or it might be on Friday, actually, because we don't play till Sunday. I'll say it might be that. Keep an eye out tomorrow, because there'll be a Danny Rull video about how he played today, how he spoke to the media. But yeah, all 3 points. That puts us, at the moment, until team play tomorrow, in a really, really healthy 12th place. We're in 12th place on 22 points. Bristol City on 22 points. Blackburn Rovers on 22 points. Norwich on 22 points. And Millwall on 24. Got Derby on Saturday. The matches in the game tonight in the Championship were 6-1 to Norwich versus Plymouth. We won 2-0. Watford won 1-0. United won 3-0. Burnley 2. Stoke City Preston 0-0. And as it stands, it currently Sunderland West Brom 0-0. And the games tomorrow are Cardiff QPR, Pompey Millwall, Leeds United Luton, Middlesbrough Blackburn, and Derby County Swansea. They are your game tomorrow. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday get all 3 points. Fantastic. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. And we have got a watch along again on Sunday for Sheffield Wednesday versus Derby County. Join up for that and let's see how we do. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.